Oh my God, oh my God, oh my holy God. Hi guys, Steve and I fought for my fortune, creating fortunes for the future. Today we're going to go back actually to some of the project that I have just started, trading on the financial market. But firstly, before we go ahead, I ask for a huge favor and please subscribe to my YouTube video. Like my YouTube videos. And what happens is you're going to get a notification at your end whenever I make one of these powerful videos to let you know that I have made another video. Would you like to come and have a look at it? But anyway, thank you. We'll see you inside the video. And I'm just going to show you the results of what I have been trading since the last week. Because my last video, it showed some elements that trading can be difficult. But if you follow certain aspects and strategy, you'd be surprised. You can do just as good. But then you need to be able to practice before you can even consider trading real money. So look at my last week's result. Here's today's date is the 27th of July 2024. And these are the dates of these trades. On the 26th, that's on Friday night. Today is of course Saturday and no trading. And you can see there's a lot of trades that was put through on the 26th. And you can see now here, these are the results and the profits on the green here. If we scroll up, it was a good productive day of trading, of course. Now, we don't see any red trades that was taken out or closed anyway. But I'm going to show you a strategy, how to apply this process or strategy. And it doesn't work with funded account. Don't apply this strategy that I'm going to show you on funded account, but your own personal account. And you can consistently be making pretty good profits every single day. Now, I'm trying to look for the ones it shows here in pips. These are the winning pips, of course, if you're working with pips. But if you're just looking at a dollar value of all the trades, you'll see how much. Now, the positions taken, volume, they call it, 63336, and these are the dollar value of how much was risked to be able to achieve these amounts. For example, a 6 lot or 6 volume of gold against US, and the button is XAU-USD. The risk was $2,385.18. The profit was $780. Now, if we come down a bit lower, we see one here, which is exactly the same amount of risk, relatively the same anyway. 3 lots of 3 volumes, but the numbers here change, of course, because of the market fluctuations. But relatively, as you can see, 3 here, 3 here. Huge capital growth there, and another one here of 6,000, and of course the same volume. What I wanted to show you was really how to set up your chart, because in here, in your trading platform, whatever platform you're going to use, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but it has to be your own account, not funded account. Funded account is highly restrictive, that you got to be, I think you only got to lose 3%, and if you lose more than that, they close your account. But in this case, the strategy is that you're going to allow all the trades that you might have open to go out of the money, and I'm going to show you how to manage that to capitalize. Even when your trades are losing, it don't matter, because the market always comes back and rewards us. But firstly, as I said, trading account is going to be useless, okay, totally useless. You're going to lose a lot of money unless you use certain website like investing.com or TradingView. But I'm going to show you how to set up investing.com to track any market or stock or assets you want to purchase in these areas. Let me show you how to set up. I use investing.com, so I'm going to show you how to set it up. Once you come into the website, you can log in with using your own Google details or Google login, or you can open up an account, because it's a free process. It is absolutely awesome. It's like having Google Map to help you locate or see exactly which stock or assets that's going to move in your favor. So let's get on with it. So as soon as you log in with your ID, Google or Gmail account, and you're going to click on chart first. Come down to currency charts, click on that. Let the app or the website load, because it takes a little while. And all these other things like promotion, you can click them off so it doesn't interfere with your chart, because you want to be able to focus on your chart. This is the key. The more work you do in that analytical or chart work, the more accurate you're going to be in your trading platform in this area. This area is only to take exactly what you have found in your analytical chart, and why I emphasize the importance of learning how to read charts. But like I said, I'm using investing.com. Once you're in, and this will come up here, open up full screen, change this, hold on a sec, XAU USD, and that should bring up our chart. Okay, the chart is XAU USD, and it's a gold. You can use that you wish, but I'm going to use gold. I like gold. Sounds good, and it has been productive for me since. Okay, once you open that up, the next step that you're going to do is you're going to bring up some indicators on this button up here. Click here. It's going to show us all the indicators. You can use it whichever one you want to use, but the one I recommend that I use are these ones. Bollinger Band. Click on that. Notice it's come up. Scroll down a little bit until you get to MACD. Click on that. It's come up, and the last one you choose which one you can use to see exactly what the market is moving to make your judgment. Okay, once you have that up, then you're going to click on what it's called 1 day. Come down here and just click on 1 day, because you want to look back at a little bit of history to give you sort of guidance where the market could be going in the future. You need to look back quite a fair way. Unfortunately, this particular one takes us too far. As you can see down the bottom here, it's showing July, June, May, April, March. It's a bit long, but it gives us some sort of reference. And if that is too long, then you can certainly trim it back to, say, 5 hours and see the reference of its historical movement in the last 5 hours. Now, these trades are probably on Friday when the market was open. And we can see here the dates. And that gives you a little bit of reference. You're working there by dates. And, of course, if you look at it, it has been on an uptrend until the 19th of July before it plummeted, and has continued since. Now, reading these charts is very, very important to give you guidance of where it is going into the future. There's a lot of reference you can use. One of the other reference you can use is this string line. Now, bring this line up, trend line, click and hold on to it as you drag towards where you want to be. This trend line I'm going to use what it's called support line. Now to format it, right click on the mouse while you're pointing at it, format, and I'm going to change this color to red. I want to see it better. It references also the support. Support line means it's hit somewhere before it's hit again down here. Now there we go, that's a bit better. Notice it's hit down the bottom here, support, and a rebound, the same here, and it's also hit down the bottom here, which also rebound. What does that mean? Okay, now if we drag this line a bit further, we're looking in the future now. We're going to assume this is going to go up, this other one that's coming down, and it's going to do something. At this point, if it comes up and hit this line, we don't really know exactly where it's going. But presuming it hits the resistance, the top line, it's going to bounce backward. But the look of it, it's coming to a squeeze where we'll get to a stage where it goes for a consultation, whether it will go up or go back down. It might not follow their trend line. But in all fairness, when the trend is developed, it's better to follow. So in essence, that's giving us a little bit of 5-hour idea where this market is moving. So I'm going to take this notion and understanding. You don't have to. Seriously, you just don't have to. But I'm just giving you some idea how to read the charts to be able to make a final decisions. It's also note this red candlestick engulfed the green, meaning it's bigger, shows us that trend very similar like this one here. So I'm saying that this stock is going to continue to come down. Now if I look a bit, it's a 5-hour chart, of course. If I go back to 1 day, and the 1 day also has given me another reference called bullish, meaning the stock's going to go up. So I'm wrong in that sort of respect if I'm going to follow that indicator given by investing.com. So I'm going to go with that because I'm not a professional. Investing.com is a professional, and they say the stock is going to go up. Okay, that's a good, very, very important, crucial information we can use. So I'm going to go back here, go back to 1 minute. Now in the 1 minute chart, this is the exciting part. This is where you need to be to open your trade. Now, I'm going to show you them. You'll notice it's hit the red line is a moving average, and the top blue line from the Bollinger line is called resistance. Okay, it's hit the support. It's also shown down the bottom here on our Stosh RSI. It's gone past the bottom of the support line, and of course whenever it goes in these areas it always rebounds if you have a look down the back here. So I'm expecting this stock to rise. Now that's a very confident sort of signal that's just given me. Now if I need another confirmation, this is the only discrepancy. Our MACD, the blue line, it's still below the red. And as you can see, whenever the blue line is below the red, it forces the stock down. So there's a little bit of conflict in that area, which suggests I can wait a little bit longer, because you can see it can drag on for a little while before it do a rebound. And by using those understanding, I can make a good judgment call when to open up my trade on my trading account. Very, very important. Just using these indicators to give you reference exactly when you can make a trade. It's not going to be perfect, but at least you're not working in the dark. And that is the reference line that you can use, or indicator. When you can read these charts in these sort of reflection, you open up a trade in this area, a trade to go up. In the other meaning, buy position, long position. And if you do that, and if you follow exactly what it has done here slightly in the past, like this one, you're going to make a bit of money. It might not be a lot of money before it retracts again. But if you collect small amounts of wins, some of the small amounts, you'd be surprised it all adds up. But these big ones only happen because I allowed a stock or an open position to continue. Say, for example, I bought it down here and I sold it up here. Notice that I had to just endure all this uncertainty because I don't know exactly where it's going, and relied on that trend before it reaches the maximum price I'm going to take profit at. And that is something also you can judge accordingly just by watching the chart. And by watching the chart, you'll be able to see a certain pattern. And of course, if I had allowed it to continue, it would already probably come up here, which is very similar here. But if I took my profit here, if I opened the position here, it'd be quite substantial income as shown in these areas. Now, some of these areas would hold trades that are out of the money. Now, I leave those open positions running until such a time I can catch them at a certain point of time. Because if we have a look, say the long-term chart, let's say a week, notice it goes up and goes down. And you can certainly catch it. But if you, say for example, you bought a trade, open trade here to go down, you would have lost a substantial amount of money. Then you can consider to take what is called a stop loss, or continue purchasing downward position just to make money while the stock is trending upward. It is a strategy, it's a risky one, but you certainly can apply it if you can read the chart successfully. So the best way to read the charts is use the long term, like a day chart, 1 hour chart, and finally, just before you make your trade or open your trade, double check with the 1 minute chart to see where it is at that point in time. And if you want to open the trade buy going up, then of course this is a great position to do so, because this is like a fine-tuned position just before you make your trade. However, to get these sort of results, you only practice it on your own money account, not funded account. And basically, as you can see, the volume, they're pretty small. If I was using, say for example, 50, that's like 50% of your total balance. But I'm only using, say, 6% at the highest. And that's money management. You don't have to. You could only probably just using 0.03 of the amount of capital that you use. That is really minimizing your risks. I'm only risking in this slightly higher amount because I could read the market at that point of time, which was Friday. And these are the results, of course. But anyway, I hope I've given you some ideas how to trade successfully on the financial market. And of course, I will put some more videos in the next coming week to show more results, how to use judgment by reading charts to be able to trade successfully in this area. And by using a strict strategy, you'd be surprised when you're ready to make your money trades. You can apply the same things that you have learned by reading charts to make huge profits. But if you need any information, I should have a link down the bottom of this video to contact me on, say, Facebook or Telegram. just to ask me a few questions. You're welcome to. I will work with you to make sure that your income is secure and not at high risk level. But you will also learn how to trade successfully just using simple chart work to read the market, put your trade in, walk away, and come back and check later. Or you can use your phone to check it while you're at work. But it's best just to let the market, once you open up a trade, just say I open up a trade here today, I'm going to let the market do its thing and come back maybe at the end of the day to check whether it's with me or against me. I'll make those judgment calls then, how to manage the portfolio, the account, or even close the account. Close the trade off and take a loss. Now, every strategy has its purpose, and in order to be able to trade your account successfully, you got to have a strategy. Whether this one that I'm showing you, or you can find it from somebody else, or copy somebody else's strategy, every single one helps. So whichever one you choose, stick with it and just try and improve and learn the skills how to trade successfully. Because the market's not going to follow you. We got to follow the market. But anyway, this is Stephen Harford from Harford Fortune, creating fortune for the future. Trade successfully. We love you. God loves you. We'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.